back in this fight, halfway stage, and there's, well, it looks rather lopsided at the moment on any scorecard, I'm sure. You got Baloyi, got Gilmore 4 points up. 4 points up after 6 rounds.
Baloyi's not doing enough. He's not throwing punches. All the punches coming from. He's got to give the man who puts the aggression and punches. He's got to win the rounds.
Well, he's got to win every round from now on if he wants to retain his title. If it's going to go the distance, you've got him 4 points up. There's 6 rounds to go. There's not an awful lot of leeway. And what he's doing doesn't suggest he's going to do it, because there isn't anything in him.
Looking at his corner, he looks rather distressed as Baloyi. Has he got weight problems? Is he pulling weight in? Grasping for air?
Grasping for air at the moment. He really is breathing heavy.
Very, very disappointed, the champion. As we go into round 7 of the super bantamweight world title fight, the WBU title between Anton Gilmore, the challenger, in the white trunks to the blue trim, and Cassius Baloyi, the champion, in the multicolored shorts. The champion's going to have to pick up the pace now. He's going to have to do something special, because he's losing the rounds as the champion.
Oh, Gilmore certainly winning them. He's just keeping the pressure going. He keeps coming forward. He keeps throwing punches and backing up Baloyi. Baloyi will really have to pull something out of the bag here. He just doesn't seem to have anything in him to keep Gilmore away, and Gilmore just keeps on top of him.
Well, this is all against the odds. I think if all the betting men had wide odds for Cassius Baloyi, and the way he's going now, those odds must be shortening.
Well, Ron, I reiterate what I said before and what I've said right through the weeks, and said it to a few people close to boxing, that I do believe that Anton Gilmore has the kind of pressure that can really upset Cassius Baloyi.
Cassius Baloyi looking distressed. There's like a distressed look on his face. I'm surprised. Very, very poor performance here from the champion.
I recall a night when Cassius Baloyi fought Edward Meany from the Free State. He boxed beautifully for 4 rounds, and then Meany put on the pressure and won the last 2 rounds.
Good right hand coming there for the champion. Now he's got to come back. Oh, Gilmore coming right back at him.
And that made me think, yeah, here is Gilmore doing the same thing, putting on pressure right from the beginning.
Well, the champion now has got to do something special.
He needs to dig very, very deep. Deep. He has the ability, he has the boxing ability.
He's a very talented fighter, but he's not showing all his talents tonight.
But he's got to, he was moving around the ring, he was dancing well in the early stages. He's not doing even that now.
Slowed right down, slow down to a walking pace as Cassius Baloyi.
What he should be doing now is keeping that left hand going, jabbing Gilmore, pushing Gilmore backwards, looking for the opening for the right hand and holding Gilmore away with him. But he's not doing it.
Mouth wide open, you can see it. Has he got stamina problems? Has he problems pulling weight? Possibly this is a problem. But he's not looking too good now as Cassius Baloyi.
Oh, it's all Gilmore. Gilmore putting on the pressure.
Very punches coming back from the champion at the moment.
He's happy to hold and clutch every now and again. When he does throw a punch, Gilmore moving in, counter punches and connects.
I'm rather surprised. I expected much more from Cassius Baloyi. Very talented fighter, and he's taking a bit of a battering now. He's taking shots coming in. He's not stopping those right hands coming in from the challenger.
Oh, a good right uppercut from Baloyi. Now, there's a good punch that he threw. He needs to do this at long range. He can't afford to let Gilmore keep on top of him like this. That was a very good right uppercut, but not enough power to stop the onrush of Gilmore, who just keeps coming on top of him, and that's another good round for the challenger.
There was only one good punch in that round by the champion. He's not going to retain his title like that.
That's very good.
Disappointing Cassius Baloyi. See the shots coming in here from a good right hand coming there from the challenger. And this is what's happened right throughout the fight. The pattern of the fight has been crowding Baloyi, putting the pressure on him. There was a good right hand. He's got the ability to do that, but he's only throwing one at a time. We're into round 8 of the super bantamweight WBU world title fight. And a little bit disappointing here from the champion. Getting up his stool, looking very, very tired and rather distressed is the champion, Cassius Baloyi.
They both came off their stools rather slowly that round.
But there's been a tremendous pace here. I mean, it's been all chasing by...
Pace has been
Gilmore.
on all the time. There's a right-hander from Gilmore going in again. And you've got to hand it to Gilmore. There's one thing about him. He can keep up this machine gun tactic pace for 12 rounds. He just keeps going. He's got incredible stamina, this young man.
Well, he wants his title and he's making whatever happens here tonight. Great performance here by Anton Gilmore. Now better shots coming in from the champion. This is what he's got to do. He's got to let the punches go. Throw the combinations. A little bit more... champion sees he's throwing a few more punches. Sees a bit more effort here from Baloyi. But
only too glad to go into clutch, though, when the opportunity exists.
But he's tired drastically.
Shows signs of really wearing down. There he takes a bang right to the head.
Weary, weary champion, yes, Cassius Baloyi. Doesn't seem to have the legs at the moment. Just quite happy to hold on.
Very much so. He's just
something wrong with Baloyi. There's not the Baloyi
punching
we
at
know.
every opportunity. He's not firing back very well.
Oh, good. There's a good shot.
Right
This is a good shot coming here from the champion.
There he scored some good punches against Gilmore. There was better shots coming from Baloyi. Baloyi looking better there.
Oh, good uppercut.
Is he digging deep? Is he going to produce something he needs to?
This is what he needs.
He's got to get back into this fight somehow.
Good stuff here from the champion.
He's got to get back into this fight. He's got to do something, dig deep and produce the goods somewhere.
But he's holding on. At every opportunity, Baloyi clutches, holds on. He's definitely got a problem here. There's something wrong with Baloyi. The stamina, he's running out of gas. He's just fighting in bursts.
There's Gilmore still coming back at him. Those punches that Gilmore took didn't seem to worry him very much. He's in close, boring away, pushing the punches through as they get in close, and Baloyi running away from him. Fast on the retreat, going backwards on that bicycle.
Oh, this is all Gilmore rushing in now. Baloyi's just got to pick his punches down, try and pick him off. Has he got anything left, Baloyi? Tired young man.
Well, he put in that little flurry of good punches earlier on, but that's all that he's done.
You see his legs. His legs are staggering around. He's definitely got a problem, this Baloyi.
Mouth open.
He's got to pull out a big one now as the champion. Another good round for the challenger.
Too hard.
Give
me a clean spot. He's the best in the job.
The slow-mo, and this is where Baloyi was throwing some good shots. For once in the fight, he really came out of his shell. He banged away. There's a nice uppercut went through, and he caught Gilmore with some good punches. There wasn't any power in them, of course. They were just bouncing off of Gilmore, but he did for once show that he did have something in the bag, that he could come out with something. But just for a few moments, and then it was all Gilmore again as Gilmore put on the pressure.
Well, we're going to round 9, and we've got to see now what the champion's got left. He's got to put on something special, this Cassius Baloyi. He's a very, very talented fighter, and he's going to use all his talents here in round 9.
Well, he's going to have to do something. He hasn't shown any real boxing skill during this bout. He's been on the retreat for most of it.
Rather disappointing performance. We expected much more from this talented Cassius Baloyi. That's Cassius Baloyi in the black, white and red trunks. And the challenger putting up a great performance here is Anton Gilmore in the white trunks and the blue trim.
He's kept the pressure going. He's kept the pressure going for the whole fight up to now. And whoops, that's a slip in the corner.
Well, I'm surprised the referee should ask him to dry that. That's bad refereeing there by Daryl Ribbing.
And too much water in the corner there of Cassius Baloyi, but still the fight goes on, and it's Gilmore back on the attack, and even landing shots at long range. Now there's something. He landed 3 good long-range blows there. And Baloyi backs away from them, takes them and goes backwards.
Baloyi's got to come forward. He's got to score now because he's throwing his title away.
He's not doing very much here to retain the title.
It's just a matter of survival for Baloyi now.
When he got support in the crowd, because when he does throw a punch that lands, there's a round of applause follows it.
But he's a tired young man. He's Cassius Baloyi, 22 years old, possibly making the super bantamweight limit has taken its toll. He's a tall young man, close on the 6 foot in the old terms, 1.83, and this has been a problem to keep the weight.
I've always thought of him strictly as a featherweight. He looks strong as a featherweight, much stronger than he does in this junior featherweight situation. And I really think that he should allow himself to go up in weight. That's his handler's problem. But right now, he's trying to push on some pressure again, and actually what he was doing there, he was slapping.
No, he's got very little left. He's a desperate champion at the moment. Oh, a great shot coming in there, which rocked Gilmore. Gilmore can't afford to get careless because it's now desperate Baloyi.
Yeah, desperate. Baloyi is going to get desperate now. He's going to look for the one shot that might do some damage. But I don't think he's have enough power in him to really to knock over Gilmore at this stage.
He must know that he's falling behind, so he's got to go for the big one.
And there, I mean, Gilmore just walked in and threw that right, bounced it off his chin. There's not even proper defense coming from Baloyi at this stage.
His legs are going, just because of sheer tiredness, that's all it can be. His arms must feel like lead at the moment, with Baloyi. Holding on, as he's been holding on for the last 4 or 5 rounds. It's most unusual for Baloyi. We've never seen him fight like this.
He's trying to actually do his own work in the close range and in the infighting, and he can't beat Gilmore in that department.